Get ready to be swept away by a mesmerizing fusion of dance and music as Nashville Ballet makes its return to the Gaillard with two stunning productions. Here to unveil the enchantment that awaits us is Nashville Ballet's Artistic Director and CEO, Nick Mullikin. Nick, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me today. It's a pleasure to be here.
And so you were named Artistic Director in June. Congratulations on that. How has that been for you?
It's been a whirlwind. I mean, this company is so exciting right now, and we have so much young talent that we are developing here, and to be able to be a part of an organization that's had 25 years of leadership and to be able to establish itself in our community, but then also to be able to step foot into, just some really great pair of shoes, I guess is the way to say it, with Paul Vasterling and his retirement. He set me up for success, and I couldn't be more appreciative. I'm just having a blast.
That's wonderful to hear. And now you started working with Nashville Ballet in 2015. At that time, did you ever think that you would be kind of leading the whole organization?
I'm not sure how much time your viewers have, but no, at that time I started as the interim school registrar. In fact, I had just moved to Nashville and was starting at the front desk. Honestly, I didn't know a lot about the organization. I've been in ballet my whole life, but I really came to grow and love the organization, its mission, and what it stood for. And so over the last 8 years, I've really had a wonderful chance to work with the team, work with the company, and work with Paul Vasterling, our previous artistic director, who helped to train and to coach me and to mentor me. And we have such a strong board and community of supporters that I just fell in love, and I was able to sort of rise through the ranks, I suppose is a way to say it, but at the same time was mentored the whole way.
Well, the dedication and the positive mentorship really bleeds through. You guys have done a lot of amazing things, and now coming to Charleston, you have two productions. I want to talk about Firebird first. This is a classical piece, and I want to talk about why you chose this piece and kind of the perspective that you took it.
Well, the Firebird for us has been a piece that has been around for several years. I want to say the original was done in 1999, and it was done to a suite of the Stravinsky music. And in 2020, I believe it was, we actually were able to work with the NSO to bring the full score to life. And we had a redesign by Costumes with Holly Hines. And we were able to take the Symphony Center here in Nashville, which looks a lot like the Gaillard there down in Charleston, actually, and turn this into sort of a ballet performance with the symphony here. And when we had conversations about what could be presented, it seemed to make a lot of sense to have that overlap between the two locations and the two spaces, and to be able to tell a story that I think is really uniquely done by Nashville Ballet. It certainly follows some of the story guidelines in terms of the fact that there is a Firebird, but it is much more present day. And I think that we get to see a lot of ourselves in the characters during the course of this journey. It's not such a far off land, but it seems to be a little bit more present here and now. And individuals get the chance to see different interactions, a family scene, they get to see a lover scene, they get to see different parts of a person's life, maybe missed opportunities. I think I am reminded a little bit of A Christmas Carol in certain areas, actually. So it's really kind of a fun journey that Paul takes us on with this choreography.
And now Firebird is preceding the Year of the Rabbit. Can you talk to us about this particular production?
Certainly. Year of the Rabbit was choreographed by Justin Peck, and Justin Peck is the resident choreographer for New York City Ballet. It's music set to a score by Sufjan Stevens. It was originally an electronica album that they reduced down to strings. So there's some really interesting sounds that I think are going to challenge the symphony orchestra there, because I know that it challenged ours, but when it comes together, it just sounds so magical. And you can't believe that it was actually an electronica album. Along with the dancing, though, Justin's work, his choreography, brings that music to life, and you get to hear different nuances inside of it. And it's just so exciting to see our dancers and any dancers really tackle Justin's work, because it is so musical, it's so precise, and all of the different structures or features or different ways that the dancers line up on stage are so unique and so exciting, and you get to watch those shifts in those patternings. It's very cool.
And I do want to talk to you a little bit about, this piece, correct me if I'm wrong, this really marries, classical ballet and contemporary ballet. What was the biggest challenge that you had when putting this all together?
I think the biggest challenge that we have right now for us, I will say unashamedly, is that we have so many talented dancers that can do this. It was, how do we select which dancers to put on stage for it? I mean, it is, I think, a work that we are uniquely suited for and uniquely able to tackle because we have such versatile artists who understand how to utilize the point shoe in such a way that they can execute classical ballet, but at the same time, they can do some really contemporary work with it. And it's a really exciting opportunity, I think, for your audiences to see just how special these artists are.
Yeah, and that is a beautiful problem to have. This is happening at the Gaillard Center Thursday and Friday, October 19th and 20th. You can purchase tickets at gaillardcenter.org. And where can our viewers go to learn more about Nashville Ballet?
Certainly, they can go to nashvilleballet.com and see a bunch about our company there. We also have a YouTube channel which features some actual work from our company, and we've been able to put some digital work on there as well if you want to see some previews of things that we've done in the past. So there's some great opportunities online to see our work, or even on our social media. Our social media person has done some fantastic behind the scenes work, and you can see our artists actually talking about how excited they are to be in Charleston again.
We are excited to have you all back in the Low Country later this month. Thank you for joining me today, Nick.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You as well. We're back after this.